learners, welcome to Gyani Zone. Today our topic of discussion is linear equation. In my last video I have told you how to solve linear equations, and there I have told you that today we will be discussing about some word problems based on linear equation. So without wasting much time, let's start with the first problem. So our first problem is, if the sum of three consecutive multiples of 11 is 363, then find these multiples. Fine. So our question is the sum of three consecutive multiples of 11. Now what does consecutive means? Consecutive means one after another. Example 1, 2, 3 are consecutive numbers. 41, 42, 43 are consecutive numbers. Similarly, they are asking, or they have told that three consecutive multiples of 11. So the first multiple will be 11, second will be 22, third will be 33, and their sum is given as 363. So we need to find out those three multiples or three consecutive multiples of 11 whose sum is 363. So without wasting much time, let's start with the sum. So for the solution part, we'll start as, let the first multiple of 11 is equals to x. Fine students, let the first multiple be x. Then what can be my second multiple? So my second multiple can be, therefore the second multiple is equals to, what do you think? What will be the second multiple? If my first multiple is 11, then what will be my second multiple? The second multiple will be obviously 11 plus 11, which is 22, right? So here it is x, then I can say it is x plus 11, right? Therefore the third multiple is equals to x plus 11 plus again 11, which is equals to x plus 22. Hope you have understood this. See, if my first will be 11, second will be 2 multiplied with 11, which is 22, or I can say 11 plus 11. Third will be my 33, which is again plus of 11 with plus 11 with this, right? Hope till here you have understood. Now see, I'll just rub the question so that I will get more space for solving this. Now, by the problem, or according to the problem, my sum of these three consecutive numbers is 363. So I can write x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equals to 363. Fine. So I can write now x plus, I'll open all the bracket, x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equals to 363, or see, x, these three are like terms, so 3x plus 22 plus 11 is 33, so 363 here again. Or now see, I need to find out the value of x. Remember in our last class I said the variable whose value we need to find out, we will keep the variable all alone, so that using my transposing method I'll send this 33 here and its sign will change from plus to minus, or x. If I will subtract this, what will I get? See, 0, 3, 3, fine, and this is 3, so it is 1, 1, 0, or x is equals to 1, 1, 0. Isn't it, student? Hope there is no problem with this. Now see, this, the first multiple we considered as of 11 as x, fine. So my next multiple will be now see, therefore first multiple is equals to 110, therefore second multiple is equals to 110 plus 11, which is 1, 2, 1, therefore third multiple is equals to 1, 2, 1 plus 11, right? Or I can write 1, 1, 0 plus 11 plus 11. If you remember, I have written just now as x plus 11 plus 11. So x plus 11 plus 11, which is, see again, 1, 1, 0 plus 22. I would have written this directly, right? So 1, 1, 0 plus 11 will be giving me 1, 3, 2. Hence, my answer is 110. This 110, 121 and 132. So how can I write the answer? I can write the answer as, my answer is equals to the 3 multiples are 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 1 and 1, 3, 2. Hope the sum is very much clear to you all. Fine. Now we'll move to the next sum. Next sum is on ages, but obviously that will also involve a linear equation. Now see students, here one important thing to notice is, whenever you are solving a linear equation, keep one thing in mind, that you have to first form one linear equation and then only you will be able to solve it. Now our second sum, the present age of Sahil's. Now if any of my learner is Sahil, please do not mind, and also I apologize from your mother as well. So the present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. After 5 years, their ages will add to 6 66 years. Find their present ages. Now quickly first we'll see what is the sum telling. The sum is telling that the present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. So suppose Sahil is 10 years old. If Sahil is 10 years old right now, then his mother's age will be 3 times. So 3 times of Sahil's age, which is 3 into 10, 30 years, right? This is only for understanding students, fine. Now, after 5 years, Sahil will become 10 plus 5 and obviously his mother will become 30 plus 5, right? So, the question is telling that after 5 years, the sum of their age will be 66. Then we have to find out their present age. Hope the question is very much clear. Now see, we do not know what is Sahil's present age. We do not know Sahil's present age. Fine. Unless we know Sahil's present age, we won't be able to find out the 3 times of his age, which is his mother's age. So, let present age of Sahil is equals to x years. Students, I am taking x, you can take any other alphabet. Fine. Therefore, present age of Sahil's mother or his mother is equals to 3 times of his age, which is 3x years. Fine. Any problem here? Now, after 5 years, Sahil's age will be x plus 5 years, isn't it? If you are 10 years right now, if your age is 10 years, then after 5 years you will be 15, because on that I am adding 5. Similarly, after 5 years, his mother's age will be 3x plus 5 years, isn't it? Now, therefore, you can write here also as sum of their ages, or we can directly go to by the problem. So, let me just write one step over here. Therefore, sum of their ages is equals to, after 5 years I am telling students, because my question is telling after 5 years their age is 66. So, after 5 years the sum will be x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5, fine, this much year. Now, here only I can write by the problem, their after 5 years their age is x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5. But my question is telling that it is equals to 66. It means what? This and 66 are equal, isn't it? Now we will start solving this. Here only I will solve, or I will open the bracket, x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5 is equals to 66, or now see x 3x like terms, so 4x plus 10 is equals to 66. Fine. Any problem, any confusion? Hope if you are having, hope there will be no confusion, but if you are facing any confusion or any problem, any doubt, do comment me in the comment section. Fine. Now see, or this 4x is equals to 66 minus 10 using transposing, or x is equals to, now see this is 56 by 4, clear? Now 4 1 4 1 4 4, or x is equals to 14, clear? Hope there is no problem in understanding this till now. Now see they are asking me what, find their present ages. Now the present age of Sahil is x, which is 14 years. So therefore Sahil's present age is equals to 14 years. Therefore his mother's present age is equals to 3 times of his age, which is 3 multiplied with 14, which is 42 years. Hope there is no problem in understanding this. Now how can we write the answer then? For that I'll just rub the question, clear? So my answer will be present age of Sahil is equals to 14 years. Present age of Sahil's mother is equals to 42 years. Hope this sum was clear to all my learners. Fine. Then we'll quickly move to the next question. Fine. Now, step by step we'll move to a harder level of solving these type of sum. So, my next question is, students, I have just erased this linear equation topic because as we are learning it, so no need to write this, I think, and also I have a little bit smaller space in my board. So hope you all will cooperate with me. So quickly start with the next sum. If you subtract 1 by 2 from a number and multiply the result by 1 by 2, you get 1 by 8. Fine. Then what is the number? So what is my question telling? My question is telling me that if there is a number, fine, suppose I don't know, 10, and if I subtract half 1 by 2 from it, I'll get some result of it. Fine. After subtracting this half from this number, and if I multiply 1 by 2 to the result, if I multiply 1 by 2 to the result, fine, then my final answer will be 1 by 8. This is my question, or my question is telling this, that if I am subtracting 1 by 2 from a given number, and whatever result I am getting, to that result if I multiply half, the final answer which I am getting is 1 by 8. Then what is this number? Obviously the unknown is my variable, right? So let the number be x, fine. Let my that unknown number be x or y or z or a, be anything. Now see, you can directly go to the problem or you can go step by step. I'll directly go to the problem. By the problem, the question is telling me, if you subtract x by 1 by 2 to this number, I am subtracting, oh my marker is not working today, I think. Anyways, x minus 1 by 2, fine. If I am subtracting 1 by 2, I am getting a number or a result. To that number, I am multiplying half. It is just like students see, I am subtracting 2 from 10. So, I am getting what? 8. To this 8, I am multiplying half. It is the same thing. Whatever the result is coming, I am subtracting half to it, and then I will get 1 by 8 as my result. So, the question is subtracting half from a given number and multiplying half to the result will give me 1 by 8. Now, we will solve this, or this is multiplication. So, you can solve this in 2 ways, students. Fine, you can solve this in 2 ways. One is, I'll show you one by one. I will multiply this half to this x, and then I'll multiply this to this. So, it will become half of x minus 1 by 4 is equals to 1 by 8, or 1 by 2x is equals to 1 by 8 plus 1 by 4, or 1 by 2x is equals to 8 will be my LCM. So, 1 plus 2, clear? Now, or 1 by 2x is equals to 3 by 8, or x is equals to 3 by 8 multiplied with 2, or x is equals to 3 by 4. The required number will be 3 by 4. What is the another method? The another method will be, I will not multiply this, rather I will directly take this there. That means, if this is my question, without opening the bracket, I will take this 2 which is in the division form here directly there, and it will become in the multiplication form. So, it will become 1 by 8 multiplied with 2, or x will be 1 by 4 from here, and if this 1 by 2 will go that side, it will change from minus to plus, or x is equals to take 4 LCM 1 plus 2, or x is equals to 3 by 4. See? Clear, students? Hope there is no problem in understanding this sum. Yes, but I am forgetting one thing. The way, how can we write the answer? So, I will write answer here. You can write the number is, or the required number is, anything which is suitable for you, or anything which you wish rather. The number is 3 by 4. Acha, many a times what students think, oh 3 by 4, this is not, I am not liking the number. So, for that we have learned the checking process, right? So, we will quickly check it. My number is 3 by 4. To this I am subtracting 1 by 2, and to this I am multiplying 1 by 2, right? If you subtract half from a number is 3 by 4, so subtracting half from a number and multiply the result by half. So, let us see what we will get. No more or, students, fine, because we are not solving any equation, but we are solving an expression. We will quickly take 4 as LCM. So, this is 3 minus, this will become 2. Remember the BODMAS video. First we will solve the bracket. Fine. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 by 2. Now see 1 multiplied with 1. 4 with 8. Oh my God. They are also giving the result as 1 by 8. I have also got the result as 1 by 8. So my number 3 by 4 is absolutely correct, isn't it? Now we'll move to next sum. For the next sum, students, just look this sum or try to understand this sum very minutely and very properly. Why? Because these things we know but we often overlook. Now see, before starting with the next sum, I'll just tell you one example. Suppose I am writing 56, a 2-digit number. In your lower classes, obviously, you have learned that 56 can be written as 5 into 10 plus 6 multiplied with 1, that is 50 plus 6, we are getting that way. Just keep this thing in mind so that you can rather understand the next sum properly. But before understanding, let me write the sum. So, my next sum will be, which is sum number 4, the digits of a 2-digit number differ by 3. Fine. There is a 2-digit number and the difference between those 2-digit number is 3. Clear? Now, if the digits are interchanged, and the resulting number is added to the original number, we get 143. Find the original number. Now see, what is my question telling me? My question is telling me that there is a 2-digit number, find anything, and the digits of that number differ by 3. Suppose 69 or 96, fine, let us work with 69. So, suppose there is a 2-digit number 69 and the difference between this 2 digit is 3. See, 9 minus 6 is 3. The question is telling me that if I interchange the digits, that means now I will make 69 as 96 and to this 96 I am adding 69, the original number. The digits of 2-digit number differ by 3. If the digits are interchanged and the resulting number is added to the original number, then their sum is 143. I need to find out the original number. Now, just now I told you that the numbers are basically the 69 can be written as 10 multiplied with 6 plus 9, right? Similarly, while solving this, I'll use this concept. Fine. Let's see how. Now, let the digit in the unit place is equals to x, y, z, a, b, anything, fine. Therefore, digit in the 10th place will be equals to, it will be x plus 3 or x minus 3, anything you can write. Why? Because see the difference, x minus, since x plus 3 is greater, so x plus 3 minus x is giving me 3, or if I would have taken over here as x minus 3, then x minus 3 minus of x minus 3, because here this is greater, so x minus 3, x minus x plus 3, I am getting 3. So you can write anything, either x plus 3 or x minus 3, but just keep in mind whatever you are assuming. Fine. So therefore the original number is equals to, digit in the tens place will be multiplied with 10 plus x multiplied with 1 will be giving me x. Fine. So this is my original number. Now number formed after interchanging the digit is equals to, now this unit place will now come to the tens place, so it will become 10 multiplied with x, and the number or the digit in the tenth place will come to the units place. Fine. So it will be x plus 3. Fine. Now see, my question is telling me that if I am going to add the interchanged number with the original number. Now therefore sum of the numbers is equals to 10 multiplied with x plus 3 plus x plus, I'll just erase this, plus 10 multiplied with x plus 3. Any confusion, any problem over here, students? Now see, the question is telling me that this plus this is 143. So 10 x plus 3 plus x plus 10x plus x plus 3 is 143. Clear? Now I have formed the linear equation. Now we will go for solving it. Let me just clean my question part. Clear? Now see, I can write here, or if I'll open the bracket here, what will I get? 10x plus 30 plus x, here it is already 10x plus x plus 3 is giving me 143, or like terms, so 11x plus 30, 11x plus 3. Clear? Clear with the solution part, students? Hope there is no problem. Or 11x will be giving me 22x plus 33. Fine. Hope no problem with the solution part, or 22x is equals to 143 minus 33, or x is equals to, clear? Any problem? Or x is equals to 5. See, the digit in the unit place is x, so the digit in the unit place will be 5. Now, what will be my digit in the tens place then? Therefore, the digit in the tenth place is equals to 5 plus 3, which is 8. Any confusion here? Fine. Therefore, if you remember, my question was asking me the original number. Find the original number. Therefore, the original number is equals to, see, this is my original number, which is x plus 3 can be replaced with 8. So, 10 multiplied with 8 plus 5, which is 80 plus 5, which is 85. Hope no confusion here. This was my first part, then this is the second part, this is the third part where I am getting my original number as 85. Then how can we write the answer? Let's erase everything. So answer will be the original number is equals to 85. See students, the digits are having a difference of 3, right? So it is fulfilling the conditions given in the question. Clear? Now we will move to the last sum of today's class. Students, repeatedly I am telling you all, if you are having any problem in this topic or in any other topic of other subjects, then do comment us or do give us feedback in the comment section. Now, let's move to the last sum of today's class. The ages of Hari and Harry. If any of my students' name is Hari and Harry, then please do not take it personally, are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years from now, the ratio of their ages will be 3:4. Find their present ages. So, what is my question? My question is, there are two friends or brother, Hari and Harry. If we do the ratio of their ages, then the ratio is 5:7. Now, 4 years. Now, whether it is past 4 years or future 4 years, this word is going to tell you that after 4 years from now. Fine? That means in future. So, after 4 years, the ratio will become 3:4. So, what will be their present ages? Not my, sorry. So we'll start with the solution part. In the solution they are telling that ratio of ages of Hari and Harry is equals to 5:7. Fine. Therefore, Hari's age is equals to 5x years, Harry's age is equals to 7x years, where x is real positive number, or you can write where x is proportionality constant. Fine, both are correct. Now see, why positive? Because we know our ages cannot be a negative. I cannot say that I am minus 2 years, right? That's why it is positive number. Why real number? Because we deal with only real numbers, right? Now, after this is my present age. After 4 years, obviously their ages will increase by 4 as we have done in sum number 2, right? Remember, Sahil's age was x. After 5 years his age become x plus 5. Similarly here Harry's age is 5x. So after 4 years Harry's age will be 5x plus 4 years. Similarly, Harry's age will be 7x plus 4 years. Any confusion? Now see, they are telling that after 4 years their ratio of their ages will be 3:4. Let's see if this is 3:4. So what can I write? That by the, it's a very little space. So I'll rub my question. 3:4 students, just remember this. Fine. So by the problem 5x by 4, 5x plus 4 by 7x plus 4. This is the ratio of their ages after 4 years. In the question they are telling this is basically 3:4 or 3 by 4. So now we know how to solve this type of sum, right? Simply we will cross multiply this, right? So after cross multiplication, what will I get? I can write or 4 multiplied with 5x plus 4 is equals to 3 multiplied with 7x plus 4, or 20x plus 16, 21x plus 12, or 20x, I will bring this here, minus 21x, 12 minus 16, or it is coming as minus x is equals to minus 4. But here is the problem, we are having minus x and we need to find out the value of only x, right? So what can I do? Or x is equals to minus 4, basically it is minus 1 over here, so I will write minus 1, or x is equals to 4. Or the second method is you can simply deduct minus over here and you can write x is equals to 4. Two methods, one with the blue pen, one with the red pen, both is giving me x as 4. But is this my answer? No, my answer will be My question was basically the present age of Harry and Hurry, which is see 5x and 7x. That means the present age of, I will keep this part, I will rub the second part because I need the first part. Therefore, present age of Hurry is equals to 5 multiplied with 4, 20 years. Present age of Harry is 7 multiplied with 4, which is 28 years. Hope this is very much clear to you all, right? So, my final part, how to write the answer. Present age of Hurry is 20 years. Present age of Harry is 28 years. Clear? Fine. I hope all of you have understood this word problems of linear equations. Fine, students. Now, if you have found this video to be useful, do like it, share with your friends, and obviously do not forget to subscribe our channel, which is Gyani Zone. Hope to meet you again in our next video. Good day. Thank you.